You will come with me, if you please, Monsieur Kenton.
Yes, my passport?
Is being held, monsieur. This way, please. I have a car waiting.
Monsieur Kenton, you came to this country to investigate the death of this man, Standfast.
That's right.
You're employed by a firm of lawyers, solicitors by the name of Seymour and Hyatt?
That's correct.
Do you know that our embassy in London has been investigating your background?
Oh, really? By the way, you didn't tell me your name.
Schulman, Captain Schulman of the Federal Police, Security Branch.
Yes, I'd like my passport returned, Captain Schulman.
Of course. But you must appreciate that I believe in frankness. Cards on the table, always.
Always when it suits your purpose, Captain?
It usually suits my purpose, Monsieur Kenton. Did you know that for some time we have suspected that Monsieur Standfast was a secret agent?
Our client, a spy?
Not a spy. A spy master. He had penetrated one of the embassies on our soil. He was controlling a ring of spies here in Geneva.
Quite absurd.
He met his death in a curious way. His car swerved off the road and caught fire. No one else was involved, apparently. This happened only yesterday. A few hours later, you appear. You ask to see the body and demand full details of the accident.
You're not suggesting that I'm a member of the British Secret Service, then?
It did occur to me.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Captain. I'm afraid I'm nothing so glamorous. My firm takes care of Mr. Standfast's affairs. He was the European sales manager of a British engineering company.
A useful cover.
To settle his estate, we have to know the full facts of this unfortunate accident.
I should have thought that your courts would have been satisfied with our statement of the facts.
As Mr. Standfast's lawyers, we have to be absolutely certain that he is dead before we distribute his effects between his relatives.
What makes you suppose that he is not dead?
We don't. We just want to satisfy ourselves that the body that was found in the car was his.
Of course. We took photos.
I'd still like to see the remains.
Very well. Let's go and look at the body. It'd be hard to tell, wouldn't it?
Thank you.
This ring is found on his hand.
The initials are his. But let's have some concrete facts. His measurements, for instance, height.
181 centimeters.
Chest.
98.
Feet.
27.
Neck.
It would clearly be hard to say.
And I suppose you have no idea of the color of his hair. His teeth, fillings.
Well?
No doubt about it. That was Standfast.
You seem very positive.
I am. Now, if you're satisfied, Captain, I'd like to be on my way. I have certain things to do.
But I am not satisfied, Kenton.
Why is that?
You may well have told us that that is the body of Standfast when you know it is not.
Why should I do that?
Knowing that we suspect him of being a British agent, it would be very convenient for you to have us believe that he is dead.
I see, assuming that I also am a British spy.
You better be clear about one thing, Kenton. Foreign agents are not welcome here.
I so agree. Now, Captain, if you could let me have the key to Standfast's apartment, I'll go and check over his effects.
What exactly will you be searching for?
Oh, unpaid bills, objects of value, a codicil to the will, perhaps.
Standfast was a very professional agent. I doubt if he will have left very much of interest lying around.
I don't think we're talking about the same things, Captain. The key, please.
The concierge will let you have it. When my men have finished in the apartment.
When will that be?
Oh, let's say around 8 o'clock tonight.
What are they doing now?
They're searching it. sorry to have kept you waiting.
Thank you.
A man must eat. And you have caused me to miss my supper.
Oh, I could hardly be held responsible for that, Captain.
Would you care to try a slice? It's quite delicious. Garlic with truffles.
Very good indeed. Strasbourg?
Swiss. Now, will you tell me why you made that murderous attack on those two men?
Attack? I was defending myself.
That's not their story. They say they found the apartment door open, knocked, entered, and you attacked them.
I didn't believe them.
I rarely believe anyone. Now, you tell me what happened.
Well, I got the key, collected some of Standfast's papers, and left. Forgot my coat, went back for it. One of them came at me from the hall, and the other from the sitting room.
Another slice. With a roll.
It's very kind of you, but not now.
Very well. Be kind enough to stand up, please. Allow me. Now, Mr. Kenton, we will see who is telling the truth. Why did you close the curtains?
I don't like being pried upon. I like to mind my own business, and I expect everybody else to mind theirs.
You appear to be searching for something.
Yes, I noticed some objects of value, particularly some good pictures and early Modigliani, and I thought they'd hardly be left with the apartment and were probably my client's property.
Ah, now you're looking into the mirror. What on earth could have attracted you there?
Oh, natural vanity, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah, but the camera's behind the mirror. I see. Very clever. There's something wrong there.
Right. We will look at it again. That was at 15 minutes past 8. Now we will run on again. And that was at 18 minutes past 8.
Yes, I see. 3 minutes later. Oh, I see. The light switch controls the camera. Very good.
Yes, Kenton.
What's he looking for? Who are those men, by the way?
That one's called Stoyan.
Who's the fellow working in the hall?
And that one's name is Corbu.
That can hardly be called innocent. See that? He heard me coming back. Aha! Now we're going to see some real action. Ah, pity. Well, why not? There's Captain Schulman to the rescue. And there's my coat, still on the chair. I told you I went back for it.
You seem to handle yourself very well in a fight. One might almost say professionally.
A certain amount of luck or desperation, perhaps. What were they doing there?
How kind.
What were they looking for?
They refuse to tell me.
Well, you're not going to let them get away with it, are you? They attacked me. I expect something to be done about it.
They have diplomatic privilege.
They're from one of the embassies here, are they not?
Which one? You have no diplomatic privilege.
Yes, just as well you've got nothing on me then, isn't it?
Nevertheless, you will do me the favor of remaining on Swiss territory.
How can I avoid it, Captain? You still have my passport?
No, this is not Mr. Goodhart.
I'd like to talk to him, please.
There is no Mr. Goodhart at this address.
That is 288-212.
I'm afraid you have the wrong number.
Good evening, Leontine.
Mr. Goodhart?
Forgive me for keeping you waiting.
Of course, I quite understand your caution. You thought I might be setting a trap for you and you didn't intend to fall into it.
Why should you do that?
Well, Standfast is dead. You do not believe it was an accident. You think someone has betrayed him. Now, who would have done that? One of his ring, of course. Ah, yes. But which one? And so you intend to contact each one of his ring to try to discover which one is the traitor. Is it me, Mr. Goodhart?
Is it?
Well, of course, I would say no, but you do not believe me. You do not trust me. Because you know that when you find the traitor, he will betray you too.
That's my worry. You'll be pleased to hear that Standfast is alive.
Interested, but not altogether pleased. How do you know he's alive?
The body they found in the car was not his.
But the paper said the body was burnt beyond recognition.
The fillings in his teeth were not. Why are you not pleased that he's alive?
Because if he's alive, my country's counter-espionage agents may have him. In that case, it's only a question of time before he talks. It makes my position at the embassy very difficult.
We must get to him before he talks. The question is, where is he? Is he at your embassy?
No, I don't think so. My room is on the ground floor. I would have noticed something. But of course, it's a very large place.
You should know a lot as commercial attaché.
Our security people do not confide in me.
Good night, Leontine. That will be all for the present.
You do not think it was I who betrayed Standfast?
Why shouldn't it be?
Well, if I had, I would have laid a trap for you here, wouldn't I?
How do I know you didn't?
So that's how you intend to find the traitor? By seeing which one of us betrays you?
Perhaps.
Now, Jeanne.
Is that Mr. Goodhart?
No, it is not.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Goodhart, please.
There is no Mr. Goodhart at this address.
That is 288.
212.
I'm afraid you have the wrong number. Ambassador, agenzio de servizio, Terror.
Evening, Aurel. Took your time getting here.
I came as soon as I could.
Not soon enough. You know our security arrangements, don't you?
I couldn't leave immediately.
When you get a call from us and you can't leave immediately, you should answer, no, this is not the number you want, so that we can call again and fix another meeting place.
I was only a few minutes
It
late.
takes you 10 minutes to get here. You were 6 minutes late. You could have set a trap for me. What were you doing?
I had to make a phone call.
Who did you call?
I'm on night duty. I had to phone the embassy. They were not pleased. I told them I was sick, and that's not a lie. I am ill with worry.
Expecting friends.
You think I betrayed Standfast?
Did you?
You brought me here to kill me.
Dis donc, j'espère qu'on aura plus de chance ce soir. Peut-être qu'il faudra aller plus loin.
Has it occurred to you that the accident might have been faked? That Standfast might be alive still?
It has.
I'm sure of it. Our people have him. They will be working on him now.
Is he in your embassy?
No. I have been on night duty this week. I would know.
Where are they hiding him?
I don't know.
Hello?
Is Mr. Goodhart there?
There is no Mr. Goodhart here.
That is 288212.
I'm afraid you have the wrong number.
Good evening. Lenka.
Good evening, Mr. Goodhart.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So am I. It is not good to wait on these occasions. It is not good for the nerves.
It was necessary. Have you heard about Standfast?
Yes, I was afraid it would happen.
What would happen?
Well, I knew they were after him. He was too dangerous to them.
Have you heard anything at the embassy?
What would they tell a secretary?
Tell me about Standfast. When did you last see him?
He left me just 10 minutes before he was killed. There was a telephone call. He had to go out. I won't be long, he told me. I won't be long. How long is forever?
You're a close friend of his.
I was in love with him.
Where were you?
The Bull Door on the Lausanne Road.
Did you usually meet there?
No, we met all over. Hotel lobbies, cafes, always different places. I have to be careful.
Embassy secretaries have to be careful. Someone phoned him at this hotel. Someone who knew you were meeting him there. What kind of security is that?
Security, I'm Sick of the word. It's always security. Can't meet today is not safe. Can't meet tomorrow. Someone may be following you. Not next week, not next month. So you snatch an hour here, an hour there, and in between you die. Die, that's funny.
Please put up your hands, Mr. Goodhart. We do not wish to have to shoot you.
So, it was you. Hello again. I hope your friends Corbu and Stroyan weren't too disappointed. Lost for words. That's hardly surprising, is it? The betrayer betrayed. It was you that ratted on Standfast, wasn't it?
I told you. Someone called him while we were at the Bull Dawn.
No one could have called him. No one knew where he was. You betrayed him. Why? Why did you go double?
It was the day before I was to meet Alan. I had a whole lot of stuff here for him, all on film. Without any warning, our security people suddenly burst in. They found it. There was nothing I could do.
It was your neck or his.
They threatened me. I was frightened. I was terrified. They forced me to tell them everything. Yes, I betrayed him because I wanted to live. But I loved him. I really loved him.
He meant a lot to you?
More than you can understand. We were very close.
Where have they hidden him away?
But he's dead.
You know he's not. Where is he?
I don't know.
Very well. I'll find him. Good night.
Mr. Goodhart, please. If you do find him, if he is still alive, let me know.
Very well. I'll let you know.
Please.
I promise.
Celianca, vreau să vorbesc cu Stoian.
Nu e acolo. Îmi spune atunci că inglesul Goodhart a fost aici. Știe că Standfast...
Corbeau?
Good heart. What do you want?
I'm not going to hurt you. Just listen to me. Does the telephone number 247314 mean anything to you?
No. Well, why should it? I'm just an embassy chauffeur.
The 14 on the end means it's in the Corcon area. Do any of your people live out there?
None of our embassy staff...
Quite sure.
Just wait a moment. There is a house. It is used by our Cultural Friendship Society. Once or twice a year there's a poetry reading, maybe a film session.
Do you know where this house is?
Yes, I have driven some of our officials there. It is over the other side of Corcon.
Corbeau! Corbeau! Corbeau!
Cette fois-ci, il faudrait le faire parler.
Une chance au téléphone.
Come on out, Mr. Standfast. Time for another talk.
Now, I have a lot of questions to ask you. I hope that this time you are going to give me some sensible answers.
I won't!
This is Goodhart. I've got some good news for you. I found Standfast.
No. Is he all right?
He's fine. He's at a house at Corcon. At least he was. The police are on their way there.
Oh, that's wonderful. I was so worried.
Yes, I've just left them, the police. They're going out there now. They're taking some firemen with them.
Fireman?
Yes, to break into the strong room. The strong room that's really a lift to the cellars. Well, I've got to be going now, but I just thought I'd call you because I knew you were so worried.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Goodhart.
Da, Goodhart, Lesbos. Wurde so sieht in Klipp und Klipper.
She displayed der Arch in Saul.
No Zapata! Tre boys at Macomb, the lump canoye. Tre boys at Macomb. Grab bits. Strajec Hotel. Zanisku Szala Maszina.
Demetrio! Demetrio! Stefan!
Nein, mein Vater, stepp da.